Welcome to Dan ARG YouTube. The Edo State Governor, Godwin Obaseki, they inspect museum wey they build for Benin City for Edo State. Make I leave you, make you hear from the Edo State Governor, Godwin Obaseki, and Apostle Alfred Uyinosa, where they do this video. Enjoy the video.
So when you enter formally, you enter into this building here is okay. So they put it in skylight. Those are the skylights which you can see. Yeah, you can see them a bit here. So we see these will be skylights coming where light is allowed, indirect light is allowed into the building. This space here that we're looking at, that you can see framed, is one of 4 storage rooms. So this is the largest storage room, and this will be predominantly for paper, some wood, and organic material. There's behind this wall here is another room that is for metal and ceramics, and then there's a third room which is for much more sensitive paper, photography, stuff like that. That's how. So they're organized by material. Each of the rooms. Where we're standing right here is workstations for staff, researchers, conservationists, and so on. And then if we just walk through this way, so this thing here that looks like a small swimming pool is actually a auditorium, lecture hall. So that's this. So the sunken space is for seating. Where we're standing is the elevated space for, let's say, a speaker. So you'd be speaking here and your seating will be over here. And this is the main lecture hall for, let's say you're having a conference on archaeology or whatever. The visiting lecturers would be lecturing from this space. So this will have audio, visual, etc. So this is part of the, let's say, the more public access area. We walk further this way. So this is an image of this area. Be careful. So you can see the curve here. That's the curve. That's the curve of the roof. You can see the rammed earth material. So the outer layer will be this rammed earth material. There's a kind of an elliptical window here, and then this space is the main area for exhibition space. So even though it's predominantly a research and conservation and collections facility, there's also a little bit of space which is to allow the general public to come in. So the idea here is you would have public exhibition space, display space that explains to the visitor what is happening back here. So explaining processes for, I don't know, bronze casting, processes for wood carving, archaeological processes, using digital technologies. The idea is to do something that is interactive and that is interesting for visitors, for school children, for others, that explains the purpose of this building. And that's what this entire front space is devoted to. So it's quite a lot of exhibition space. The storage space here is the largest dedicated storage space in West Africa, I think maybe even Sub-Saharan Africa, for art and artifacts. And this is the thing that we cooperated with Yale for the storage and Oxford for the materials lab. Yeah. So that's the main pavilion space. I would love to walk around the whole space, but it's very muddy.
Yeah. So this is all going to be very secure.
Very, very secure. So there's perimeter fencing with CCTV, with alarm systems, with seismic detection systems. So if you're walking on the ground, it'll detect you. There's extensive security through the back, a centralized security. There is motion detected security through all the buildings. There's security related to, if they're very precious objects, additional security and CCTV.
Yes, the governor is live and direct at the Museum of West Africa to inspect the ongoing project. So guys, please share it because it's very, very important.
The idea is to make it useful without people doing it. Yeah. Exhibition area.
So guys, the governor is here. We are right direct at the Museum of West Africa. The governor is here to inspect the job. Please share the broadcast wherever you are. Very, very important.
Yeah, so all of these, each of these rooms will be almost like a dedicated vault area. So this is the heart of the storage area. You will not be able to get through here without proper access controls, biometrics. Big.
So guys, please share the broadcast. Please share wherever you are, share the broadcast.
There's some parking here, but the bulk of the parking is over.
So guys, share the broadcast. We are live at the Museum of West Africa, Mowaa. So the governor is here to inspect the job, the progress so far. Very, very important.
Yeah. Please, everybody, watch.
So guys, share the broadcast. Very, very important. Why you don't go like that person? I said to keep that one. Let me keep my own.
So, stand here. Now we'll use this. Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah. Your Excellency, sir, the last time we came here, your entourage was not as large as this. This project was important to you for you to bring the entire executive council here. You've gone around, you've seen what is going on. How impressed are you with the work done?
I think we should put this visit in context. We just finished the weekly State Executive Council meeting, and one of the agenda items at the meeting was a presentation on Mowaa, the Museum of West African Arts, by the Executive Director. And after the presentation, which was quite impressive, members of the school took a decision to come and pay a physical visit to see for themselves the progress of work that is currently taking place here. You'll agree with me that the pace of work is quite impressive, and from the presentation we have every reason to believe that before the middle of next year this project will be ready. The presentation also was quite illuminating for members of ESCO, because don't forget, what is this about? First is to reposition Edo State to help us diversify our economy so that we can use arts, culture, entertainment, and the creative arts as a basis for diversifying the economy and creating jobs for young people in this country. We can no longer rely on revenues from oil proceeds from Abuja. We have to look inwards and see what competitive or comparative advantage we have as a people, and how do we leverage those advantages to create an economy that will help us grow our GDP. So that is why this project is very, very important. From the presentation we received this morning, in terms of just direct employment, people in this facility, there will be in excess of 625 people. In terms of indirect employment, we are looking at almost 30,000 people that will be employed as a result of this infrastructure we are building. What exactly is this infrastructure? It's a research facility. It's a storage facility. It is a display facility, and it's a facility that is helping us collaborate with other institutions across the world, so that we can help conserve artifacts, conserve artworks, do research, because we can't always continue to rely on foreigners to tell us about who we are. Do research ourselves, bring researchers in here. We have, with the collaborations that currently exist, made arrangements with some of the best institutions in the world. Oxford University, Yale, these are all sort of institutions that are collaborating with us, the British Museum, to bring in facilities to help us date materials, to help us with the archaeology of sites before we do things, so that we have enough information on who we are, how we lived in the past, why the kingdom was as great as it was, and have evidence to corroborate most of the stories, the oral traditions that we have. So this is why this project is very, very significant, it's very important. And we now need to make a lot of you, young, particularly young Nigerians and Edo people, to understand their past, to understand the meaning of this project, so that they can see and understand where their creative instincts come from, begin to understand themselves better.
Your Excellency, I'm concerned about the local content. That's the bronze casters from Ikun, which is close by. Do they have a stake in this project?
Yes, they do. They do have serious stake because, like we said, this is going to be a research facility. So some of the works that will come in will reference. They might need referrals. They might need to understand the dating of these materials, understand why some of these materials are the way they are. But for visitors who are going to be coming in, don't forget that this is part of the cultural district, and the cultural district will extend to the bronze casting guild area, will extend to the wood casting guild area, and some other guilds around the place. So there's going to be a very strong connection between this facility and the communities around us.
So guys, this is what we're talking about. The governor is keen in changing the negative narrative about governance in Edo, and the governor has successfully opened Edo up for tourists. I am so happy. So please, wherever you are, share the broadcast. Very, very important. So I'm very, very happy for the space of the work going on at the Museum of West Africa Act. Museum of West Africa Act. They're very, very happy. Now this thing, they bring development to the state. Now this thing, they boost the IGR of the state. And we're going to be having a lot of tourists in this state. And a lot of people, they cry, we need road, we need road. So now here, will they get money to they do road, to they do other things. I really, they're very, very happy with the space of work going on in Mowaa, which is called Museum of West Africa Act. So the governor is doing a whole lot. From our own end, we will give them all the necessary support. All the necessary support. We'll give the governor all the necessary support. We'll continue to project and showcase the good works of His Excellency, Governor Godwin Obaseki. So that's the reason we tell us, make una stop to the project Edo on a negative light. Make una stop on negative light, no they bomb better picking. You understand? So we don't really care, but for us, we'll continue to project Edo on a positive light because Edo is actually becoming great again. Edo to the world. So guys, this is the progress. So the governor just came to check the facility. I did very, very happy. I did very, very excited that Edo is actually becoming an ancient modern city. Yes, Edo is actually becoming an ancient modern city. Not just ancient city, but a modern city. So guys, thank you very much. God bless you. This is the ongoing construction of Museum of West Africa Act, Mowaa. God bless you. My name is Apostle Alfred Odion Oyinosa, the State Commissioner. The man where they talk him, they do him, they show him as they be. God bless you. Bye for now.
Now we don't hear from Apostle Alfred Oyinosa and the governor, and you don't see the way the work they go. Let us know what you think for comment section. If never subscribe to Dan ARG YouTube, try make you subscribe so that make you for the hear all the things where they happen for Nigeria. Make I leave you with this video, make you help us share them. Thank you for watching Dan ARG YouTube.